incredible show. And teachers, thank you so much for your support. The administration and Mrs. Yokoshima, awesome. And every year when we do this play, I encourage my kids to rewrite things. Make the play your own. Change it. No group ever has changed it like this one. So even if you've done this play before, you're going to see some things that will be very interesting. I'm going to turn the mic over to my historians. I did want to say, parents, these programs that they passed out, we have plenty of extra ones here up on the piano. So if you want a keepsake of your child's performance, you pick one up there. Okay, historians, you're on.
Welcome to our play, California Missions and more.
We have added other parts to our play that never existed in the original script. Mr. Blair encouraged us to modify our lines, make props, and do things that you've never seen in the original version of the play.
For instance, we have a dancing robot, don't ask how that has anything to do with California history. Zoe, a girl who thinks she's a cow. And she and Antoinette invented Roger the Food Felix. Mr. Blair doesn't even know about it. Our play will take us to the 4 major periods of California history.
The first is the Native American period. Native Americans had their own way of life. They gathered acorns, fished, and hunted. They had homes made of reeds, bark, and wood. They were spiritual people that believed that spirits were involved with everything, like food preparation, making clothing, and treating others nicely.
The second period was when the Native Americans had their way of life taken away from them with the arrival of the Spanish. The Spanish built ministries and set about to convert the Native Americans to more European ways. They taught them the language, Spanish, the religion, Catholicism, and took away the Native Americans' traditional clothing and made them wear pants and shirts.
Yeah, but the Spanish did not just take from the Native Americans, they gave them things too.
They gave them the smallpox, they gave them the measles.
Spanish rule eventually ended them. In the 1820s, the mission system was dissolved when Mexico broke away from Spain and gave its independence. This began the third period of California history. When Mexico ruled California, the Mexican cowboys called Californios ruled the land. This period, called the Ranchero period, was a time when wealthy landowning Latino cowboys called rancheros. California's capital was Monterey. Cattle was king, and cows were the source of their wealth.
Beef was very valuable.
Leather was used to make clothing, bags, sandals, and more. Tallow or animal fat was treasured and used as a fuel, as well as being used to make such products as soap and pampers.
Monterey was the state capital back then.
The United States was expanding believing that they were guided by God and Memphis destiny to expand their country from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific coast. In the final period, we'll celebrate is the one we are currently in, California as a state.
It is no wonder that California would eventually be king.
Beaches are legendary and regarded as some of the best in the world. We also have the amazing bays.
We have forests and mountains that were rich with minerals as well as source of valuable timber and water. We have a volcanic cascade range and brilliant mountain lakes.
We have the hottest desert in the world. No region on the planet has ever been hotter than the 134 degrees reading taken in Death Valley.
California is home to both the lowest and highest points in the contiguous 48 states.
Of course, there's a lot of the most productive farmland anywhere on the planet as we grow crops in rich soil fed by the San Joaquin and Sacramento river system.
We have the tallest living things, redwood trees.
The largest living things in the sequoia tree, which only grows here and in China.
And of course, we're the Golden State. We have golden trout, golden poppies, and gold.
Today, the people of California are as diverse as the land, and we have learned to draw honest deals from the top of all cities.
Now we see. You come from everywhere.
In our own class, we have the 20 nations University. So on with the show and our unique song to the greatness of Cal, Golden State.
All right, curtains, please. People are busy on a movie set. There's a director's chair, which appropriately enough is labeled director.
And I haven't even got my coffee yet. Here you go, JB. Anything else I can get you to? Tea, waters, or cookies? No thanks, Chelsea. We're all set, JB. Okay, people, you heard the director sing one of JB's most brilliant work, California Missions. Ugh. What is it, JB? That title, California Missions. It's so mundane, so prosaic, depressing. It's depressing. It just needs something more. Wait a minute, I've got it. Johnson, I'm a genius. What is it, JB? The new title of my movie, California Missions, and more. Brilliant, JB.
We're gonna make a movie about the missions, the kind of film our fans will all adore. Yeah, it's got filibuster, a Hollywood blockbuster, California missions, missions and more. Early California, so exciting. There's mountains and there's valleys to explore. A history bonanza, a film extravaganza. California missions, missions and more. Oh yeah, oh yeah. On with the show. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cue the lights and cameras, here we go. From Spanish exploration up to statehood, there's tragedies and romance here galore. Let's travel the King's Highway,
As long as it is my way.
California missions, missions and more. California missions, missions and more.
Okay, scene one. It's the 16th century before the Spanish start exploring California. Where are the Indians? Excuse me? Oh, you're here. You look great.
Thanks, but you shouldn't call us Indians.
That's right. There are hundreds of thousands of us throughout the West Coast, and we belong to dozens of different tribes. Hey, has anybody seen my acorns? I think I lost my acorns. Say what now?
Is that them in the basket over there?
Yes, my acorns. I love acorns. Little ones, big ones. Some of them get these cute little lines over them which look just like they're smiling. See? There are 14 different varieties of acorns. Would you like me to name them? No. I mean, we've got to shoot the scene. Are you all so fond of acorns?
No, that's the point. We live in all kinds of places and live all kinds of lives.
Some of us make baskets, some make great canoes. Some of us wear your skin, some are just tattoos. I live in the desert, I live by the sea. I live in the mountains, near an acorn tree. Don't call us
Some of us pick berries, some of us catch fish. Some of us find acorns, what a nutty dish. Acorn paste for breakfast, really tasty good. Lunch is acorn porridge, dinner's acorn soup. I love acorns.
Don't call us Indians. We are not all the same. Don't call us Indians. We do not know that name. We're too much Cariocas. We are Pomo too. Don't call us Indians if that's all right with you.
Cut, brilliant, perfect. It's got a message, but it's catchy. And there's the food angle. You know, I'm not a big fan of acorn porridge myself, but I think there may be an untapped audience out there of nut lovers. Johnson, can you give me one of those cooking shows for the publicity tour? I suggest the nut. That show's quite nuttiferous. Right, JB. Okay, scene 2. We need Joseph de Galvez on the stage. Where is the Spanish Viceroy General of Mexico? At last, my request has been granted from the king, who shall send an expedition to Alta California and colonize it for Spain.
Excellent, Governor Galvez, but we Spanish have claimed California for over 200 years. In 1542, Cabrillo sailed to San Diego, and in 1602, Vizcaino charted Monterey Bay. Why isn't this issue now in 1769?
Why now? Because the Russians and British are poking their noses around the territory. Why now? Because for 200 years we have done nothing with Alta California. Why now? Because it will be fun.
But how do we do it?
How? How we always do it, of course. We'll form us the famous Spanish 3-step plan to territorial expansion.
The 3-step plan?
Don't they teach you anything in college these days? Your resumes explicitly state that you could take an Imperialism 101, Introduction to Being a Colonial Power.
I think I missed a couple of those classes.
The 3-step plan of expansion is quite simple. Repeat after me. Missions.
Missions.
Presidios.
Presidios?
Presidios are forts, and the 3rd step is building pueblos.
Pueblos.
All together now.
Missions, presidios, pueblos. Missions, presidios, pueblos. Missions, presidios, pueblos. Hurrah!
Now you get it. The first step towards our ambition is to build ourselves a mission and then turn the natives Christian. It's really for the best. Then we'll fortify the nation with presidios positions to discourage opposition to our California quest. Missions, presidios, and pueblos. A 3-step plan to stretch our Spanish rules. Missions, presidios, and pueblos. The new world will be ours. The new world will be ours. The new world will be ours, and that's so cool. For step 3, we'll build a city. Though this pueblo won't be pretty, a few families talk through witty. We'll ranch upon the land. You might call it colonizing, but we're really globalizing.
Father Sarah, the mission here in San Diego is really beginning to take shape.
It is a miracle, Captain Portland. I thought an overland trip from Mexico was difficult, but it was even harder for the ship. We are fortunate that the Moros did not die.
True, but now we have established a Spanish presence in both San Diego and Monterey.
And soon we'll have missions of almost up and down California along the El Camino Route, the King's Highway.
Perhaps you too will be famous one day. Children will study by the Emperor Sarah and his mission.
You think? No. Won't that be horribly boring? I'm just a humble Franciscan friar doing my best to serve my camp.
Oh well, the mission is always complete. Soon we will hang the bells.
I love the bells. They have traveled a long distance to become part of our little mission. Our building is modest now, but soon we'll rise to a tall brick wall. Ringing the bells means our work here has just begun. Hear the bells, cheer the bells. These lovely bells gonna ring away. Hear the bells, San Diego to Monterey. I love the smell of adobe drying in the sun. The walls are rising. Let's start that fire. Our mission has begun. Hear the bells, cheer the bells. These lovely bells gonna ring away. Hear the bells, San Diego to Monterey.
I love the sight of a cornfield girls being penetrate. The grain is rising, so civilizing. Our mission's taking shape.
Hear the bells ding dong. These lovely bells gonna ring away. Ding dong. San Diego to Monterey. Ding dong. These lovely bells gonna ring away. Ding dong. San Diego to Monterey.
Excellent, excellent. Things are moving along quite well. Roger, that's my cake and my lunch. Chelsea, please go execute him the hard way. Right, JB. Now in the next scene. Johnson, what is that? That's the mission set. It's exactly like the one the Emperor Sarah built in 1769. That thing. What's wrong with it? Well, it's dull. It just sits there. It's got no pizzazz. It's a mission, JB. You better be expecting a beatdown from the Franciscan friars if you wanted to have pizzazz. It's not just a mission, it's my mission. It's got to shine, it's got to sparkle, it's got to sing and dance. Right, JB. Where's the sub-director? Well, what is it now? JB wants a mission that sparkles. Sparkles? Are you sure, JB? Sparkles. Well, we can't put glitter on it. It's not a birthday cake. We can produce a laser show. Let me get this straight. It's the 18th century. They don't have lasers. They don't have electricity. They don't even have stinking flashlights yet. Well, we can also use dry ice. Wait a minute. I got it. Everybody back. Give her room. JB's hatching an idea. Fantastic. So simple. So
and biodegrades. Concrete's too flat, wood quickly fades. A sugar cube shines and biodegrades. A giant sparkling structure that always will remain. Like pyramids in Egypt, I hope it doesn't rain. We learned back in 4th grade that it's not just for food. We gotta build a mission out of sugar cubes.
Gotta build a mission, sugar cubes. Gotta build a mission, sugar cubes. Gotta build a mission, sugar cubes. Gotta build a mission, sugar cubes. Gotta build a mission, sugar cubes. Gotta build a mission, sugar cubes. Gotta build a mission, sugar cubes.
Nuestros señores la reina de los ángeles del Pozo Club. Boo. Well, you don't see that every day. Yeah, quite strange. By the way, what was that? I'm not sure, Jamie. I think it was a girl telling us the full name of the pueblo that eventually became known as Los Angeles, followed by a girl who thinks she's a cow. I will not have that kind of craziness around my set. Get her!
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. What now? Give me your phone.
Total mission to California. Perhaps more than 80,000 of us Native Americans subscribed to the mission system one way or another. In the 1820s, Mexico broke away from state and from its own republic. For the next 20 years, the mission and surrounding land were sold off to wealthy Californians for cattle ranches. Some of the parcels were 50 square miles. The missionaries are supposed to revert to us. Where? Tell us where do we go? You gave us shoes and taught us to plow. And all the land belongs to you. Why? Tell us why. Why must we go? For 60 years this mission was home. And now you say we're all on our own. What? Tell us what? What do we do? We've lost our skills to hunt and to track. Too late to learn, too late to turn back. Some of us made baskets, some made great canoes. Some of us wore deerskin, some were just tattoos. Some lived in the desert, some lived by the sea. I live in the mission. What will come on me?
JP, it's awful. You must do something. I cannot work under these circumstances. The stress is making my hair frizzy. See? It could be the humidity. You alright? You need a massage? Yeah, I want a massage. Please? That's enough now.
this straight. The stress is making the humidity?
I am an artist. When I design clothes for movies, they sparkle. Designed to capture the flavor of an era. The Zeiss of the world long. See what I'm saying?
Zeiss. Johnson! Yes, Jamie? What's she talking about? Is she so worried about the humidity?
Listen to me, JB. I've designed the most wonderful costumes for the ranchos. These California cowboys will gallop across the range of the ranchos. They look fantabulous.
So what's the problem? It's not like you're gonna get fired. Or will you?
It's the wives. They don't like my idea. What I'm going for is a muscular machismo, elegance, and
Johnson! Yes, Jamie? I do not understand a word she is saying. Does she have the air conditioning turned up or something? Sorry to break this to you, Jamie, but we don't have an air conditioner. Oh, right. I knew that.
oh no, they're here. You see what I mean?
We are not going to promote that silly notion of romance on the range. Living like ranchos is not the most easiest. Do you think we should sit on all day in our finest clothes waiting for our husbands to return all spick and span in a little vest? When my husband comes home, he smells so bad I have to put a clothespin on my nose. Life on the ranchos isn't everything the history book says it is. When my husband comes home, he smells like cow poop.
I told you they didn't like my idea.
Our husbands went riding, they're branding the steers. Though they love the roundup, it brings us to tears. 'Cause when they return, they smell just like their saddle. Frankly, we're tired of cattle. Reach out over cooking for candles and soap. Beef jerky for breakfast, we're giving up hope. 'Cause if you want to stay, then prepare for a battle. Frankly, we're tired of cattle. If you want the tango, let's dress up and tango. With no barbecuing of anything moving. If you know the tango, let's dress up and tango. With no barbecuing of anything moving. Move. Cowhides for blankets and cowhides for shoes. They're cowhides for curtains, they're warping our views. There's more to life than 1,000-pound chattel. Frankly, we're tired of cattle. Frankly, we're tired of cattle.
How come you get to play as President Polk and I got stuck being a farmer?
It was typecasting. I live presidential. Besides, what's wrong with being a farmer?
I should have been cast as the president. I had a guest spot soap opera once as a corrupt senator. I was very convincing. Nobody would run me a nickel for once. I saw that. You were very good. It's an honor to be in the same film with you. Oh, why, thank you. I didn't mean it. I was just practicing. I'm supposed to be your faithful wife. Say, that was good acting. Thank you. Who are you?
I'm playing Jedediah Smith, famous trapper and explorer. I just hope they don't make me wear this leather thing very long. It's giving me a rash.
Okay, Yankees, 15 minutes before, shoot your state.
Well, we better get in the pioneer spirit.
That's right. We're all praying Americans to see California as a golden opportunity.
And I don't think the Californians or the administrators in Mexico say you were all that happy to see us coming.
Well, do you want to rehearse the scene one more time before we shoot it?
Great idea. Sure, I'll get it started.
Dang, I'm starting to swell.
Oh, I'm a Yankee farmer with my child and wife. We crossed the high Sierra for a brand new life.
The locals call us squatters and they want us back. But nothing's gonna move us from this promised land.
Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees come most every day. Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees here and here to stay.
My name is Jedediah. I'm a trapping man. I'm tracking down the beaver pelts throughout the land. Of all the beaver hunting grounds I've ever seen, there's never been a valley like the San Joaquin.
Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees come most every day. Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees here and here to stay.
Oh, I'm the U.S. President. My name is Polk. And I sure would like some land for our expanding folk. And California's looking mighty nice to me. Another place to manifest our destiny.
Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees come most every day. Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees here and here to stay. Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees come most every day. Here we come, here we come, here we come. Yankees here and here to stay.
What about the war scenes, JB? That's all right. We can shoot them later on location. Just get me Sutter and Marshall. No one wants to miss that show. You're quite right, JB, but I don't know about their scene. I saw Sutter trying to run over Marshall in the parking lot. What? These men are supposed to be professionals. It's been in 150 years. Can't Sutter let go? I really hope so, JB. John Sutter, James Marshall, you're on, and you better not be fighting me, Dad. Carol, you just need to back up. We're professionals, you know. Really? Right, in our scene. Marshall, you were supposed to be building my sawmill. Was that too much to ask? But no, you have to find that gold. For Pete's sakes, Mr. Sutter, I apologize enough. JB, do we have to dredge all this up again? What about the war between Mexico and the United States? Don't you dare try to change the subject, Marshall. It wasn't much of a war here in California. It was just a set of skirmishes between the Californians and the Yanks. It lasted less than a year and was over by 1847. But it was part of the Mexican War. The Treaty of Mexico in 1848 gave all of California and a whole lot more to the U.S. Do you think I'm stupid or something? I see what you're doing. 1848 may have been the year of the treaty, but it was also the year you're supposed to be building my sawmill. Instead, you ruined my life. I had a dream. Oh no, here we go again. For a decade, I was building my 50,000-acre empire in the Sacramento Valley. New Helvetia, I called it. Things are going along so nicely. I never forgot those days. Wagon trains and ocean steamers. Yours is smiling. I had workshops that were thriving. To gold was found in one day. Well, I tried to keep it quiet, but the papers wouldn't buy it. Now there's zillions running riot, and they won't go away. Oh, don't say gold, gold, it gives me heartburn. Some 50,000 acres I control. Gold, don't say gold, it gives me heartburn. Yeah, I was rich until bringing in a fortune, hunting dreamers. I got merchants, I got schemers, and all my plans got panned.
Gold, don't say gold, it gives me heartburn. 50,000 acres I control. Gold, don't say gold, it gives me heartburn. Yeah, I was rich until. Yeah, I was rich until. Yeah, I was rich until I found that gold.
Johnson? Yes, Jimmy? Remind me to hire happy Californians from now on. You're in luck, JD. Our next scene has some really happy Californians. They're celebrating the admission of the state into the Union. Well, bring them on, Johnson. Bring them on. I want my movie to make people smile. I want them dancing in the aisles. I want them buying the merchandise. I want them fighting to get all the little plastic figurines from the fast food restaurants. I've already got my Unibrow Star action figure. Only $2.95 with a large order of fries. Collect them all. Good work, Johnson. Now, run along and get me those peppy Californians.
I thought we would never become a state.
Yeah, what took us so long? There are 1850 or 100,000 people in the state.
The biggest problem was slavery. The Compromise of 1850 allowed California to enter the Union as a free state.
It was weird though. We were never even a territory. We just hung for a few years so the United States Congress couldn't make up its mind. And now we're a state.
So, what's so great about statehood anyhow?
Are you kidding? Finally, after being subject to Spain, then Mexico, and then being in limbo, finally, we get a state nickname. The Golden State.
And the state reptile?
The Desert Tortoise.
Cool, we gotta stay moral and everything.
Eureka! I found it, and it's been worth the wait. Eureka! I found it, and it's been worth the wait. Eureka! We did it, and we are feeling great. Eureka! I found it. This is the Golden State. The grizzlies on our flag are red. What is our tree? Men and bros on our seal, and that's just fine with me. Eureka! I found it, and it's been worth the wait. Eureka! I found it. This is the Golden State. Eureka! We did it, and we are feeling great. Eureka! I found it. This is the Golden State. A poppy is our flower. I love when they pop out. I hug the valley quail. I kiss the golden trout. Eureka! I found it, and it's been worth the wait. Eureka! I found it. This is the Golden State. Eureka! We did it, and we are feeling great. Eureka! I found it. This is the Golden State.
Fantabulous! Great job, everybody! Brilliant, JB.
Anything for the party, JB?
Cupcakes, confetti, or sparkles? Actually, confetti sounds really nice. All right. Thanks, Chelsea. Okay, people. Cast party in the mission. Pizza for everyone and all the sugar you can carry. By the way, $5 admission.
We're gonna make a movie about the mission. The kind of film our fans will all adore. Yeah, it's got pip and luster, a Hollywood blockbuster. California Mission.
Army missions, and more. First, we'd like to give a big thank you to Mrs. Yukishima for letting us use the GLC for our practices and our performance. We'd also like to thank our very own Sherry Lou and Liz Germain for their superior work with costume, props, and scenery. We would also give a special thank you to our parents, and especially Mr. Blair for helping us practice. Without him, all this wouldn't happen.